Hi guys, and welcome to another video. And this video is going to be about some patrol training that I did, and the way in which I believe the way in which I kind of understand how scent works and how the wind can affect scent. Now, there's two training patrols that I've done, and I done my first one, and then the second one that I did, I purposely did it wrong to see how the dog reacted. And I think it's made for maybe some good explanation to how it works. So the first one is just a normal patrol for us, and then the second one will be one that I purposely messed up, and I'll explain why, and I'll explain the outcome to it. So here's the footage of the first patrol. As a lot of you now know, with patrol training, it's just a case of going down, the dog detecting, shouting challenges, the dog finding the individual, doing a bit of a standoff. And then when the trainer rewards the dog with the ball, that then for the dog, the patrol is over. So this is going to be the first one of two. And yeah, this is the footage for that one. Leave. Leave them. Children, hand up! I know you had to show yourself! Children, handler! Find him, where is he? Children, handler! Children, handler! I can see you there! Please show yourself! Show yourself from out of the trees. Let me see you. Let me see you. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Good boy. Well done, Coop. Yes. Okay. Good lad. Well done.
Try to change. So the dogs didn't get an idea.
Yeah. I thought I heard some rustling over by the bricks. So I was expecting him to come down here and then go back towards the bricks. So I heard something, but I couldn't work out where. And then people walked across the top there.
They got a dog.
Yeah, and they walked across the top, and I saw him look, and I was like, okay. Well, I thought I'll wait for them to walk before I start shouting.
Yeah,
and then
she was talking quite loud.
Yeah, and then I thought, well, now they're gone, now I'll start. And I just saw a little bit of the red ball, but as he went away, I just thought I'd wait, and I said, well, where is he? And then he went back again. I was like, that'll do. So, I think he's... And then I'm going to come down again, so if you want to...
Yeah, no, you help yourself.
Yeah? Good boy, Coop. Oh, yeah. Coop, can I have that? Good boy, well done. Out.
Yeah, got it.
Right, Coop, coming in. Yeah, good lad. Okay, so for that first patrol, I would say that was a pretty standard, and it probably looks on the camera as if it was pretty easy, and the dog probably made it look easy. I'll try and explain a little bit why it wasn't as easy as maybe it looked. So this is a rough sort of sketch of the training area. Now the field does go further over here, but I've just cut it off here because this is kind of the area in which the trainer would normally hide. So we've got our starting position, which is down here. I then have that's where the trainer was, and there's a pile of bricks over here. I think you heard me saying there that I heard some rustling over by the pile of bricks. So I actually thought the trainer made his way round. Now, it's important for you to understand in this is that Cooper was about the fourth dog to go down. There was someone went down, someone else went down, and then the person who went first went down with a second dog, and then it was Cooper. So you can imagine that the trainer has moved around some of these areas. There's obviously been dogs that have been going down and going through all these areas as well. Maybe some have come across here. Now these three arrows, that is the wind direction. So the wind is coming across the site from here. So how scent kind of works, so let's for argument's sake say that this is where we're going to start our patrol. If I was to walk around this way, the scent from my trainer is going to be going in that direction. So if I walk around this way and the trainer is here, the scent is going to be going in this direction. So in order to do the patrol, in order for the scent to move across the site, I needed to be up the left hand side, so that if he was over by the bricks, the scent would be blowing that way. Therefore, on my walk here, we'll probably get to about here, and the dog would then get the scent off of the trainer. Obviously, as he wasn't there, we come down and we walked through, and we walked in about here. Now, this is a bit of an opening that leads in, which you guys would have seen a lot before, and there's that back path that we normally walk down, or normally the trainer might be around here somewhere, and they're all the wooded tree areas. So we've come down on this side with the wind blowing across us. Now the trainer is here, so we are actually upwind of the trainer. Because we're upwind of the trainer, not much chance of getting any scent. But in this area, what the wind actually does is that the wind, because of the trees, as the wind comes across, it actually starts to circle in here. So as the dog comes in, it sort of circles and comes back out. And that's why when we got to here, the dog looked in that direction. Because as the scent comes, because there's no scent here, as the scent swirls and comes back in this direction, the dog gets a whiff of scent coming from this direction. So that is the proper way in which you would patrol. So you would always, when you get to a site, we'll kind of look at where the wind was, and we'll cover. So let's say the trainer was over here. I would expect the dog to come up around this side, because I've kind of chosen this route because of the wind. I would expect the dog to come up around this side, and then the scent would be getting blown in this direction. So I'd expect the dog to either come through the trees, maybe come out and go in and come back in that way, or I'd expect the dog to walk up, come down the path, and then home in on the scent. And my pen's starting to run out. So that is the best way that is, to me, the way in which I understand it. The way in which you want to do it is the way, so the wind blows the scent across the site, therefore bringing it across. The reason that my trainer hid here is he expected us to go up, round and get to here, and because we was upwind of the trainer, he was expecting us to be able to walk. He was expecting us to start walking through here. The dog realised that no one's here and then maybe come back. So what he would try and do is then he would try and double back and probably come back and go and have a coffee and just leave me out there. So that's the reason in which he hid there, is that he was trying to get upwind of us so that we would kind of go past him, and then he would be able to double back around us. But because of around here, because the wind swirls, the wind swirls and it comes back in this direction around and through the trees. That's why when we got to here, the dog locked on to where the trainer was. Right, so what happens if you start your patrol in the wrong direction? So this one, I said I purposely messed this one up. So this one I purposely messed up. So we actually start our patrol from upwind of everything that I've just spoken about. And then I started setting challenges and then allowed the dog to take me through in order to try and find the trainer. Now the trainer has moved, and he's moved his way up because there's been dogs that have gone in between our two patrols. I haven't come off the patrol and straight back in. So there have been other dogs, and the trainer has moved up and through the trees. So this is our patrol where I purposely messed it up and to see how the dog got on. Shoot on handler! Shoot on handler! No, you out there! Shoot on handler! If you're injured or need assistance, let me know and I will get you some. Where is it, Coop? Behind him. Shoot on handler! The dog finds you, stand still. Won't be harmed. Shoot on handler! Last chance or I'll send the dog. Send in the dog. Coop, find him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Coop, wait. Find him. Shoot on handler! If you're there, show yourself. Where is he, Coop? Whoa. Coop, wait. Where is he, Coop? Find him. Coop, hip up. Good boy. Shoot on handler! If you're injured or need assistance, let me know. Where is he, Coop? Find him. Oh, mothers. Where is he, Coop? Find him, Coop. Where is he? Where is he? Find him then. Shoot on handler! Show yourself. No, you're out there. Dog's gonna find you. Coop, heel. This way, no. This way then. Bit better. Oh. Find him, Coop. Where is he? Find him. Where is he? Whoa! Shoot on handler. Stand still. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hey, hands. Slowly. 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 Good boy. Well done, Coop. Had me guessing for a bit. Had me guessing. Yeah.
I deliberately went in and out.
Yeah.
And then I hid by the concrete bunker.
Yeah.
And Bruce actually came out and I went back that way.
Yeah.
I went, oh lovely.
Yeah.
Come around,
Oh God. Oh, I'm sweating.
I'm pleased with that one. That's
Yeah.
definitely one of our better ones, thinking where he's come from.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Lovely.
Good boy, Coop. Well done, mate.
That-
Okay, so we have the same rough drawing. So last time the instructor was over here. Now he's up over here, which is across that back path. And we have started and come in from this direction. So now we are upwind of the trainer. So if we carried on walking up here, all of the scent is obviously going this way. So if we come across here, it would probably take till we got to about here to then double back and come in. So in this one, we kind of come in from this direction, and you can look at it is that yes, we've the dog has already found the trainer over here, so he may think, well, if I go over to this position again, possibly I will find him. So, but we've come in from this direction. I'm going to use the Sharpie pen because that one keeps running out and it's annoying me a bit. So we are here, and obviously the trainer is over here. Now, as we know, all of the wind is coming across site. So when we come in from this direction, the dog has gone in through about here. All of the trainer's scent is going in this direction, across the, probably up this path and maybe through the trees. But we know, because this is a training situation, we know that he has been over here. So in order to get from there to here, we guess that he's probably gone in and out the trees. He actually said he did go through, so he's probably walked up, come round and found his way there. So we know that he was over here because it's a training situation. He said to me that he's walked all through the trees and around the path, so we kind of know with the other dogs going up as well that he's made a track through the trees, across that back path, in through here, and then wound up over here. So we're coming in from what I would call the wrong angle, so because we are upwind. So we've come in this direction, and when we've got to about here, the dog's decided, right, I'm going in. He has got a whiff, or he has got some form of track through here. He's got a whiff of some scent. So we have now gone in here. And in that, you see the dog that jumps over the wall, and now we're on this back path. And as we're going through there, he kind of tracks through the trees. So we come out at some point and we end up in the trees. And then we come back out into the open. You see the dog come back out into the open, have a look around to see if he can see anything. And then when I shout security dog and handler, you see him back round and make a beeline back into the trees, into the path, and then back to here where we find the handler. Now, because of the wind coming across and our starting position, we have ended up going all the way over to here before the dog got some form of scent, before going in and snaking our way back through. I would, and this is probably through some experience of doing the training at this facility, when we start down here, is that we go through and then the dog normally locks on. We normally go across this path and then we'll come in if the trainer's here. Let's say the trainer was there, or if the trainer has come even to here, we would probably go up, we'll come back through, go out, and then if the breeze was coming from this direction, then I would expect the dog to come out and then make a beeline like so. Obviously, if this all changed, so even with the first patrol, so let's say with this first patrol, let's say the wind was coming from this direction now, from here I would look at starting my patrol and coming in from this direction. Therefore, with the trainer being here, all of his scent will be coming from that direction. So if we come up and round that way, now all of the scent is coming from this direction towards the dog. So then I would expect the dog to make through the path or through the trees, or maybe come round and go back in. So it all depends on which way the wind is going, to which way you would do it. Obviously, if the wind was from this direction here, I would still come round this way, and then we'd probably walk up this back side, and then I would guess, this is obviously a guess because obviously we haven't done it on video, I'd guess that we would come in to the trainer from this direction. So they're just a couple of tricks that the trainer tried to do. Like I say, with the first one, he was trying to get upwind of us so that when we went this way, he could possibly double back around here. But obviously with the wind swirling around here, the dog just got a whiff from there. Obviously dogs have ears and eyes as well, so a lot of it is scent work, but they can obviously see and hear. So if we was walking, let's say the wind is going from this direction, if we're walking across here, yes, and someone's here, yes, we will get some scent across there. But he may, if they decide to run, he will obviously see that, and obviously he can hear if they're messing around or they've got they make any noise. Obviously he can hear them as well. So that's just a little bit of how I understand scent work to work in terms of patrol. So like I say, with a square, depends on which way the wind is going, that's the best way to go. Because even let's say the wind is going, let's say the wind is coming towards me, so the wind is coming from this direction. If I'm up here, even if someone is here, even if the dog, and obviously their scent is coming this way, even if my dog doesn't notice them here, as we come up and back round, I would guess somewhere around here, that would get to the dog, therefore we'll come in from this direction. Doesn't always work this way. That's just sort of a rough kind of look at it, and that's way in which I interpreted what happened in them sessions. So yeah, that's the way in which I understand it. I'm sure there's other people that may have other opinions on it or anything like that, but that's in the way in which I interpret it from my training session. So I hope you learned something from that. If you like this video, make sure we give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below for loads more videos. And as for now, I'll see you again next week. Cheers for watching. See you later.